Hey guys, Ace is here from NetPlay Marketing, and in this video what I want to do, guys, I want to talk to you guys about how to make money online in a fast and legit way. Now, I'm kind of on the go today, so I'm recording this video from my car. I hope that's okay, but I really wanted to record this video because I wanted to get this content out there for you guys and answer this question for you because I see it asked a lot. And I remember, 4 or 5 years ago when I first jumped online, I was worried about that. I heard all these stories about people making money online, and I wanted to find out, how that was possible. But I was also worried, is it legit? Are these people just ripping people off? Is it a scam or something? And I wanted to discover that for myself. And so basically that led me into this whole sort of rabbit hole of research and investigation to try and figure out what was possible online. And so after a few years of me researching and doing all this stuff, I've managed to be able to make money in a variety of different methods. And so I think that's the good news for you, right? The good news is that there is multiple ways for you to be able to make money online. There's everything from network marketing to affiliate marketing to to e-commerce and there's way more other ones, right, guys? But those are the main ones that I've actually made money with, and some of the most popular ones that I see honestly being posted online. And I think all those things kind of prepared me for where I basically am now, where is that I basically started my own digital agency, right? And I honestly believe that this probably is the best business model for anybody to kind of get going and get started when they're first getting started online. And the reason why I say that, though, guys, is because it's honestly been the business model that's made the biggest impact for me in my life, and I think it can do the same for you. So that's what I want to kind of focus this video on, is the digital agency model. So let me first off describe to you what a digital agency even is, so you guys can have an idea of what it's all about. So there's basically a ton of business owners out there right now in the world who need help with their marketing. Okay, I believe that one of the biggest problems and the reasons why, I'm sure you guys have heard the statistic, right, that 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10 small businesses end up going out of business in their first 5 or whatever years, right? And I believe that the reason for that is because a lot of business owners, they're passionate about what they do. Maybe they're passionate about cooking, so they open up a restaurant. Or they're passionate about about sports, so they open up maybe a sports bar or something, and things like that, right? So people are passionate about what they do, and that's why they open their business. But the passion alone isn't enough, right? You need to be able to actually get your business out there so people can actually find it and discover it, and so they can actually come into your place of business. And the only way to do that, guys, is by creating that awareness through marketing. And so that's what kind of prompted me, because I actually had that experience in my life. My parents were small business owners, and unfortunately their business ended up going under. And I know for a fact that if they had an actual marketing plan in place, if the social media and digital media was a way for them to advertise back then, that it would have made a huge difference, and that business probably would not have closed. And so that's why I'm really passionate about this business model, because I believe it is a huge opportunity for a lot of small business owners. Because traditionally, right, you had basically the situation where there's business owners who wanted to market their business, they wanted to attract more customers and clients, but it was just really expensive to market their business, right? Like, think if you research how much a billboard costs to put up in your town or city, you'll probably find that it's really, really expensive, right? And so it made it so businesses couldn't really afford to go ahead and actually market, and without marketing they couldn't attract more customers, and without customers they weren't making any money, right? And so it was kind of this catch-22 situation where they couldn't afford the marketing, but the marketing is what they needed to go ahead and grow their business. But nowadays, guys, there's so many other opportunities for small business owners to be able to actually go out there and attract customers, right? So there's so many digital ways for them to do that, right? Social media, for example, there's Facebook ads, there's Instagram ads, Google ads, there's so many different opportunities for small business owners to be able to attract customers into their business. And so basically what a digital agency is, guys, is basically is somebody like myself who goes in there and creates the Facebook ad campaigns or the Instagram campaigns or the Google ad campaigns for these small business owners, and the business owners are happy to pay you money so that you can basically bring customers into their business, right? Because nowadays, even though it's more affordable and more accessible for small businesses to go out there and actually market their business, the problem now, though, is that the small business owners don't have the time or the knowledge, right, to invest, right, to go ahead and actually learn how to do all these skills. So if you take some time, guys, and I promise you, like, you actually learning the skills of how to run an effective Facebook ad or how to run, you know, effective Google ads, enough to basically be able to, you know, help out these business owners to attract business into their doors, right? It isn't going to take you a ton of time. You can buckle down, and literally you can probably research it here on YouTube, guys, or if you want to, guys, I'll leave a link in the description where I'll actually take you guys through a crash course of how you can actually get started with all you know, with all this stuff and sort of building up your own digital agency. But basically, guys, you can learn this stuff in maybe like you know, a few weekends, a month at the most, right? If you really take the time to go ahead and invest into it and learn and invest in your own knowledge, right? And you learn this stuff, but this knowledge that you learn is going to pay you a ton of money, because these business owners, guys, are used to a really big marketing budget when it comes to marketing, right? They're used to having to pay, you know, these marketing companies for like billboards and flyers and all that stuff. They're paying thousands of dollars for this type of marketing. And so if you tell them, I'll charge you $500 a month, $1,000 a month to do this type of stuff, they're okay to do it as long as they're getting a return from their investment. And using social media, guys, it is one of the most affordable, most practical, and most effective ways, in my opinion, to be able to go ahead and help these business owners get people through their doors. And so it's kind of a win-win situation for everybody, right? You guys can make some great money by doing this, because the opportunity is huge with so many, you know, small businesses everywhere, right? And for the business owners, they're getting new customers, more attention, more awareness happening for their businesses, right? And then customers are able to find local businesses, you know, in their area that maybe they never would have heard about if you didn't help them market. So it's kind of a win-win situation for literally everybody, right? And so, guys, so that's basically the way that I think is honestly one of the most impactful and easiest ways for you guys to go ahead and get started, because all you need to do is really just learn a skill, and then you find these business owners that need help anyways, right? And you just are providing this service to them, right? And so the business model is really that simple, guys. And so the cool thing about this business model, though, guys, is that you guys can scale this up as big as you want to. Because if you can imagine, you know, that a client, you say you get a client, right, and they're paying you, let's say, $1,000 a month, right? As long as you're getting results for them, they're going to continue to pay, right? Because for them, as long as, like, let's say if they're paying you $1,000, right, and they're making $3,000 worth of revenue back, so that means for every dollar they invest, they're getting $3 back. Why wouldn't they continue to pay you for that, right? And so that allows you a way for you to be able to not only make a good chunk of money like in 1 month, but because they can be recurring customers, you can actually scale up that business to a much higher level, right? So let's say you got, you know, in month one you got one client. By month 5, let's say you only got one client per month. By month 5, you're now making $5,000 a month, right? By the end of the year, you can be making, you know, $10,000 to $12,000 recurring every single month from these clients, right? As long as you're producing those results. And so that's the cool thing about this business model, right? Guys, is that it's not just a one-time cash grab, right? It's consistent, you know, income that you can have coming in, which is what we all want, right? We want to be able to, you know, invest our time and build a business that will continue to pay us, right? Are you going to lose clients along the way? Yeah, it's probably going to happen. You know, are you going to get results for every single client? Maybe not, right? Maybe for some reason with one client it just didn't seem to work out, or whatever the case is. It happens. It's part of business, right? But for the majority of the cases, guys, you're going to be able to help these business owners get results, and they're going to be super happy to pay you to continue to get them results, and you're going to continue to get paid, you know, because you deliver on those results, right, guys? So it's kind of a win-win-win situation for everybody. So kind of like I mentioned, guys, earlier on, if you are interested in wanting to learn a little bit more about, you know, the digital agency business model, how how much opportunity is really out there, you know, how you can go about going out there and actually building up an agency for yourself, how you actually get paid, and how to actually land your first client, I actually put together for you guys a free little crash course that you guys can go ahead and actually take. I'll leave the link in the description for you, so you can go ahead and grab that, right? And hopefully it'll help kind of just open your eyes to this really huge opportunity, guys. And I believe, honestly, it is the best business model that's out there comparative to anything else. But if you are interested in other business models and other ways of being able to make money, go ahead and check out my channel. I have a lot of other content videos that I've created about other businesses and other business models that I've used to make money online. But again, the digital agency model, though, is still my favorite, and that's why I wanted to share that with you guys here in this video. So I really hope that this video was of value to you. If it was, again, guys, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, you know, if you want to see more content just like this, and I look forward to talking to you guys in the next video. Take care.